Hi, this is Val from the Craft Themtorium and the Etsy shop, The Sticker Cottage. So today I am going to show you what I've been making for Christmas presents. It didn't occur to me before that I could make videos and not post them. So I've been working on all these without making any videos of it. So I just wanted to show. So this is an ephemera holder. It was based on a video by, I believe, Tinson. And what I did is I took a bunch of printables and I fussy cut them out for my mother. She's been saying recently that, or I heard her say about cross stitching, that she can't do fine work anymore because it makes her fingers lock up, but she really loves to do art. So I figured that if I did the fussy cutting, she could just focus on the art, the butterflies and the words. And I believe in Carol's video she made 3 sections, but I made 4. I'll link that video below so that you have an opportunity to see it. And this is a pocket. I actually have I made 2 tags to go in this pocket, but I actually ended up sticking them inside. And then to close it, we've got a ribbon, and then the bead tucks around there. As it gets wider, as she tries to put more stuff into it, then I've made it to where this can be lengthened. These knots are not tugged too tight. And then this is cardstock that can be curved over and around as needed, and is flexible enough to hold it closed. So that is one gift. Also, this is another ephemera holder, and we live 2 time zones apart. I am in California and my mother is in Oklahoma, where I was born and raised. So looking around at my supplies, I found some things that I thought she might not have access to or might not have gotten, including these larger cards I got one time for a separate project. So I've just tucked some of those in there so she would have large cards instead of plain cards, and they're blank. I also found some of my old practice calligraphy pages. I thought that might be interesting. If you have never heard of, there's a Tumblr where it takes quotes from history and replaces with otters, and I made something for a friend, and it says, "To live so completely impervious to one's own impacts on otters is a fragile privilege." And just some more practice pages with calligraphy on them. I don't know if she'll want them or want to do anything with them, but something that I thought I would include. And it just gets tucked right back in there. This was also inspired by a video. I'll see if I can find it again and link it as well. Mama's favorite colors are red. I decided to make this mostly red. And it's made out of a greased bag, almost glycine bag, so you've got a little of that crinkle. And so those are the 2 things that I made and kind of filled with some stuff. I didn't put anything in here so that she would be able to fill it with her own things. And also I looked through my scraps and I found some fabric. So this is some velvet, real velvet. This is a Dupioni silk. This is another kind of silk. So I just took these strips. This one is gold, and this one is a red and gold sheen. Also, I'm a physics teacher, so I've got some magnetic straps. I don't know what Mama might want to do with those, but I thought I would throw them in there. And a while back I built a clock out of wood pieces, and these were some of the pieces that were left, so I picked out ones that I thought had interesting shapes that Mama might like to do something neat with. And then these are wax pages, and I decided to throw in a couple more of those greased wax paper bags. That's it. Wax paper, not grease paper. And then the last piece that I'm using to wrap it all up in is this beautiful burgundy upholstery fabric. So we've got all of those put together. So trying to get all of that laid out and wrapped up. And that is the gift for my mother. She is an artist. She does love things like these. She has a whole she shed in her backyard that is nothing but an art enclave, and it's absolutely amazing. So that was for my mama. For my dad, I made this. He is a alum of Oklahoma State University. This is Pistol Pete. And I made this on my Cricut. So I got the picture of Pistol Pete, divided it up into its layers, cut out the black, the orange, and the white, and painstakingly put all the pieces together. It was the work of a couple hours, and it was genuinely very enjoyable. And then down here I have his name written on some orange, white, and black labels, but, you know, covered up for privacy reasons. And on the inside I have a ticket, not a ticket. On the inside I have a pocket down here and a tuck. Oh, that I'm going to have to open up. There we go. And a tuck right there for things like, well, business cards or anything that you wanted to tuck there. And a pocket there. It's got 2 signatures. It's made like a traveler's notebook, so it's held together by leather strapping. These are just white printer paper with white cardstock on the outside and bound with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And so I made 2 signatures that can be taken out and replaced. And I made tabs so that it was easy to, if you wanted to keep separate things in the 2 different sections. And then on the very back, I just put a big tuck, big corner tuck. And so that is what I put together for my dad. And honestly, putting together these 2 gifts probably took about the same amount of time. But I tried to personalize them deeply to my parents, how much I know and love them, and wanted to give them something that they could enjoy and find useful. So those are the gifts that I've been working on. This is one of the debut projects of my Cricut maker that I am so excited about. And I hope you were able to find lovely things for the people in your life, and I hope maybe you got some inspiration from this. I'll get those 2. This I just made up completely. But these 2 were inspired by videos from others that I would like to find and link, just to be polite. Because I do get a lot of inspiration from other creators on YouTube. The creator that got me into all this is Pam from the Paper Outpost. Angela Kerr is a big influence. Carol Tinson. Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. There's just so many amazing women out there who create beautiful things that inspire me every day. And I would like to give them a shout out and find the one specifically that inspired me for these 2 items. So I hope everybody had a magical holiday, whichever holiday they celebrate. Happy New Year. Looking forward to moving into a new year with a new set of challenges and a new set of triumphs. And I wish you all the best.